At long last, I've finally come to the end of my OVA series on which Kantai Collection girls I'd do. As I mentioned before, I'm not doing one on the destroyers or the other ship types, just because there's so many of them. There's about 80 destroyers alone, and counting, and many of them are lolis. Weigh anchor for home! Time to wrap up this season of Who Would You Do Once and For All. And I think I'll be taking a break from the show for a little while, guys. Sendai. Sure, they call her the Yasen Queen, up all night doing God knows what. I'd be happy to fulfill her desire for a night battle. Ginsu. Yes, Jinsu's nice and laid back compared to her sisters, and may be the best looking of the bunch. Naka. No, can't say I'm a fan. I mean, she's cute, but after about the 20th Naka you see while playing, you learn to hate her. Nagara. Who? Oh, right, there's like 5 ships that share her class. And something about her liking sports and resembling Mario. I mean, to each his own, but I've never fared well with jocks. Natori. Probably not. The only reason Natori is even relevant to me is because there's a lingerie brand I see a lot at work that makes me think of her every time I see it. Isuzu. A sexy Miku look-like tsundere, huh? Hell yeah! Give me this one, guys, cause she's by far the hottest of her group and the only one really worth mentioning. Yura. Now, she's alright looking, but her absolute lack of personality makes her less of a character than even Kaga. Kinu. Sure, why not? Given how boring the Nagaras are in general, it's nice to see a girl with some character. And while Isuzu is hotter, I certainly have no problems with this cute prankster. Abukuma. Dear God, no. I mean, she's really cute and one of the few ships to my knowledge to confess her love for you, but her voice is like listening to Minnie Mouse on helium, and she's so useful that you hear it 24/7 to ear-rending effect. Tenryu. No, I don't really have any particular interest in her, though the fan depictions of her are entertaining. Tatsuda. Sure, I just have to make sure I keep any and all sharp objects away from her. How can one girl sound so sweet while threatening to cut one's hand off? Kuma. Maybe. She's unbearably cute, but I barely know anything about her. Bear. Tama. Yeah, I'm good. She's a cat girl and normally I'd be all over that, but she just doesn't do much for me. Kitakami. Yes, while she may or may not be a lesbian in the anime, she's straight or bi in the game, and of the two, she's the more chill one, so I'd probably pick her over Oi. Oi. Game Oi? Sure, even though she's a bit of a yandere. She's bi, not full les, so that's still a go. Anime Oi? Fuck no. 1, she's full lesbian, so not happening, and 2, she's a complete bitch to everyone who isn't her sister, so fuck off. Kiso. Probably not. Wow, I must have it out for eye patch girls or something. I don't. I just don't really have a use for her compared to Oi and Kitakami. I don't think she'd be too offended one way or another, though. Nice to know she's open to the idea. So is Kinugasa. I accidentally marked her as no because I forgot she existed. Oyoto. Null slot. No particular reason, but we'll just say she was kept off the list by her incessant nagging while working mission control. Yubari. Yes, I don't really have much to say, but she's a cute wrench wench, and I find I get along with her well. Katori. Sure, Katori may come off as a sexy sensei, but she's surprisingly soft-spoken and well-mannered, though noticeably more bold than her sister. I'm hot for teacher. Kashima. Hell yeah! Kashima's adorable, but she's also one of the hottest girls in the game. She may be a good girl, but that doesn't mean she can't be a lewd girl, too. Still haven't figured out exactly what the lack of panties is about, though. Agano. Yes. Huh? No, not yet, but I can arrange that, darling. God knows I'd be more than happy to breed with anyone in the fleet who isn't a loli. Even most of the no-marks. Noshiro. Sure. I'm throwing her on the S side based on a recommendation from Zach. She doesn't really do it for me personally, but I don't think one more yes mark would hurt, given there aren't any particularly nasty yanderes in the fleet. Consider this preemptive in case I warm up to her later on. Yahagi. Hell yeah! Yahagi was the first and only light cruiser as of yet that I've ringed. She's sporty and energetic, but disciplined and loving. She's so cute that even her former crew member took note despite the perceived negative reception of the game from IJN survivors. Sakawa. Probably not. I feel kinda weird about it. I mean, there's nothing really stopping me, but she does have the second worst voice of all the light cruisers. But I think she's also cuter than Abukuma. And that about does it for all the light cruisers. As noted, there were still some capital ships I missed from previous episodes that'll get featured here. Saratoga! Good lord, yes! My god, she's an angel. Heavenly in heart, soul, and body. I simply don't have enough time in one video to express my appreciation for her, but she was the second aircraft carrier I ringed. Ark Royal. Sure, she's polite, proper, and a bit strict, but she's not a bad girl, and I do enjoy a wide range of ladies. Beyond a certain purple-haired destroyer. Taiyo. No. So Suiho turned out to be a Canon Foley, but Taiyo is now the youngest looking light carrier, so she'll get a no mark unless we hear otherwise. Richelieu. Oui. Très gentil, ma charmante madame, mais vous êtes une copie de commandant test. And that's a wrap for Season 5, guys. It only took me a few years to complete. Good night, folks. I'll be taking a break from Who Would You Do for a while.